Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Chicago Cubs.
About to get started here. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Justin Steele.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Leading off the
Jonathan India at the plate.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're underway.
Hey, come on now, guys.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Batting second, the center
TJ Friedel digs in now.
Friedel.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Here we go. Here we go.
The pitch. In the air to left center.
That's fine.
Got it. Nice grab. And there's one down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 7, Spencer Steer.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Get the double play.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
India leads off first with one away. They say you win. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Jake Fraley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Just missed. Kicks and deals. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds leave one. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Andrew Abbott. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is downstairs.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he deals. Base hit, left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter now is Joey Votto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Wisdom makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And stepping in is the speedy Ellie De La Cruz. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's in there for strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
MlbTheShow23 Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
Now.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Hey, 2 outs.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Digging in, Will Benson.
Will Benson.
Benson goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one's in there, and that's strike one. And a swing and a miss there. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Now, Jonathan India. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Fouled off left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Top of the third, no score.
Let's go.
They say you win.
1 ball. 2 strike. 1 out now.
The pitch. That one just missing inside. And the count is 2-2. And a pitch. And another ball. On the ground. Wisdom. And he beats it. He's safe.
Oh, it's just such a tough play for a third baseman, fielding on your backhand and then trying to get off such a long throw across the diamond with a quick enough release to get it there in time. Really only the best at the position can pull that off, and I think that extra step to set his feet cost him a little bit right there.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Friedel batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. India, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Spencer Steele.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steele. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Reds leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Fraley.
Steele back to work. And a base hit into right center field.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson.
Hey, no outs here, nobody on.
First offering misses the mark. Runner at first with no outs here. And a good eye there.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a 3-1 on the way. And that one hit to first. And foul ball.
Here we go, turn 2, turn 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Man at first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto.
We got 1 here.
Ball 1, no strikes. Well struck right field. That's back. In 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
1 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. A switch hitter batting right. In there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
and here it comes. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 16, MlbTheShow23
And now MlbTheShow23 flied out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That clips a corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ball 1 there.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Here's a 1-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 1. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Will
The right
Benson.
fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
And the pitch. And ball 1.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the
batter,
ball
number
out
6,
of the air,
second
lets the
baseman,
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
India.
So the lineup flips over. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
All right, Cubs.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And that is that. Reds down in order. And they trail it 4-1. Here at Wrigley Field, now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Fought off foul. And now the lefty lays out, but he can't squeeze it in there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Stepping in, Jake Fraley. There's a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Hey, come on, guys.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got it by him for the K.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Stevenson now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
We got one out here.
And it's even up.
1-1. Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up, huh?
Here comes a pitch. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his second strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Votto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Hey, now we got 2. We got 2.
Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-2 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Now batting.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way. Out number 3. 2 left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Cubs.
Get ahead of him right here.
Top of inning number 7, and now it's going to be MlbTheShow23 Marte. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Steele back to work. There's a strike.
Nobody here. Nobody. Swing.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first on the run. He's in there.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Look at it, guys. Double him up right here.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hey, nobody away.
And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped in the air,
Got it.
left
Got it.
field.
Got it.
Happ makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Next to hit, Jonathan India.
Here we go. Turn 2.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch
Now
strikeout. You've got to be
center
better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, TJ Friedl. First offering, and it just misses.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Hey, 2 down here.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And a ball evens the count.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
In the dirt, but kept close. Gomes gets it to first. That's out number 3. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 1. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 1 for 3.
Spencer Steele.
Nobody here, nobody.
The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The next offering misses. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
No, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you up from 100-something feet away, but somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Now it's the Reds DH, Jake Fraley. And that one pulled foul. And a pitch. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Catcher, Tyler.
2 outs, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Bellinger takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Julian Merriweather.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Merriweather.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Votto.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.